Listen to me carefully and please open your mind to what I'm about to say, because if you truly absorb it, your life with women will never be the same again. There are many things men share with women innocently, believing it brings them closer or builds trust. But the truth is, it kills attraction. Women won't tell you this to your face, but the moment you reveal certain secrets, she'll never see you the same way again. That's why I'm here, to uncover the truth most women will never admit. I'll show you what you must keep to yourself if you want to be respected, admired, and desired by women. Every man who ignores these truths ends up wondering, why did she lose interest? Why did she pull away? Why doesn't she look at him the way she used to look at the man she admired? I don't want that to happen to you. So lean in, pay attention, and take notes if you must. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel now, because what I'm about to reveal isn't just emotional advice. It's a matter of survival, a matter of preserving your masculine edge in a world that constantly tries to dull it. First, your secrets and inner vulnerability. The first secret you must never tell any woman is your deepest fears and inner weakness. I know the modern world tells men to open up, to be emotionally expressive, to share everything. But here's the raw truth. Women don't respect a man who easily spills his vulnerabilities. You might think this brings you closer, but in reality, it destroys the foundation of attraction between you. Think of Marcus Aurelius, one of Rome's greatest Stoic emperors. Do you know what set him apart? He carried the weight of an empire on his shoulders while writing his private doubts and fears in his famous journal, Meditations. But here's the key. He never announced them to the world. Those writings were for himself, a tool to strengthen his mind, not confessions that weakened his authority. He understood what so many men today have forgotten. A real man must master himself in silence before he speaks with strength in front of others. When a woman says, "I'm afraid of losing everything," or "I don't feel good enough," you plant a seed in her mind. She may comfort you in that moment, but later, when life challenges you both, she'll remember your words. And in that moment, she won't see the strong man she can rely on. She'll see the cracks you revealed yourself. Do you really want her doubting your strength when you need her trust the most? Let me ask you, if Leonidas, king of Sparta, who stood with only 300 men against the Persian army, had told his warriors, "I'm scared, I don't think we'll win," do you think they would have followed him into battle? Of course not. Strength doesn't mean you never feel fear. It means you carry that fear in silence and discipline and show only the courage the world needs to see from you. This doesn't mean you suppress everything inside you. It means you find the right outlet, write in a journal, talk to a brother you trust, speak with a mentor or even a therapist if needed, but never dump your raw fears in front of the woman you want to admire you. She doesn't want to carry the burden of your doubts. She wants to feel safe in your presence. She wants to know that no matter how hard the storms blow, you are the unshakable rock. As Seneca once said, "A man is not affected by events, but by his view of them." Remember, the way you perceive your struggles is everything. If you see them as challenges to overcome, you inspire her. But if you see them as weaknesses that define you, you lose her respect. So the next time you feel the urge to confess all your vulnerabilities just to feel relief, stop and ask yourself, do I want momentary comfort or lifelong respect? Because one careless admission can change how she sees you forever. Second, your past with women. The second secret you must never tell a woman is the full truth about your romantic past and how many women you've been with. Let me be clear. Women are naturally curious and they will ask. She might say, "How many girls have you been with?" Or, "Tell me about your past relationships." And here's the trap. The moment you answer honestly, whether the number is high or low, you've already lost. If you say it's a large number, she'll judge you. Even if she laughs in the moment, she'll picture you as a man who can't commit, a player, untrustworthy. If you say it's a small number, she might doubt your experience, your attractiveness, or even your ability to attract women. Either way, she'll use the truth against you. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "Control what you can and accept what you cannot control." You can't control her reaction to your past, but you can control what you reveal to her. Wise men know that some truths are better left unsaid. Look at history's strongest figures. Do you think Julius Caesar, known for his many affairs, bragged to Cleopatra about every woman he'd known? Of course not. A wise man lets his present presence define him, not his past. When a woman pressures you with this question, she's not seeking a truthful answer. She's testing your composure. She wants to see if you'll crumble under the weight of her questions or remain steady. The smart response is to deflect with grace and mystery. Enough to know what I want and enough wisdom to know what I won't accept. This way, you give her nothing to use against you and you keep her in a state of curiosity. Think about it. Why would you give her information that could hurt you? Will knowing your past change how you treat her today? Number. Will it increase her respect for you? Absolutely not. On the contrary, it may plant doubt in her mind about you. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily to act virtuously, not to gain others' admiration, but because virtue itself is the goal. The same applies here. The women in your past don't matter. What matters is your actions in the present. Don't try to earn her trust through excessive honesty. Earn it through consistency, strength, and integrity in your current behavior. Attraction grows in mystery, not in full confessions. So the next time she leans in with a sly smile and asks, "How many girls have you been with?" Remember, her respect for you doesn't depend on your answer. It depends on your ability to stay silent and exercise self-control. Mystery, silence, and steadiness. These are the keys that keep her drawn to you. Third, money. The third secret you must never reveal to a woman is the full truth about your finances. Listen carefully. This point has destroyed more men than anything else. Women are wired to test for security and the ability to provide. But the moment you tell her your actual income, you hand her the key to how she'll judge you. If you say you don't earn much, she may start seeing you as limited, lacking ambition, even if you are on your way to building something great. If you say you earn a lot, her expectations will rise, and she may unconsciously begin measuring your worth by what you give her materially. Either way, you've boxed yourself in with no escape. Seneca said, "Wealth lies not in having much, but in needing little." True power doesn't come from the numbers in your bank account. It comes from how you manage what you have. Do you think men like John D. Rockefeller or Elon Musk ever told women the exact figures of their wealth? Never. They let their vision, presence, and direction in life speak for them, not their salaries. A woman doesn't want to know your exact income. She wants to feel that you're an ambitious man walking a clear path in control of your life. When you reveal financial details, you strip yourself of mystery and power. Let me ask you this. If a king told everyone the exact number of gold coins in his treasury, how long before people started plotting to take it from him? The same applies to you. When you announce your wealth or your poverty, you expose yourself. Women will respect you more when you demonstrate discipline in handling money, not when you declare your numbers. Marcus Aurelius always reminded himself not to boast about possessions, because external things don't make a man great. What makes him great is his inner mastery. So the next time she asks, "How much do you earn?" Don't fall into the trap of turning it into a confession session. Instead, steer the conversation toward your vision, what you're building, the direction you're heading. Vision attracts more than salary. Ambition inspires more than numbers. Say just enough to show you're responsible and focus on building more. This response shows strength, control, and direction, without giving her a weapon to use against you. Remember, money is a tool, not your identity. Protect it like you protect your crown. Fourth, fear. Another secret you must never tell a woman is what you truly fear. Every man has fears. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of losing status, or of being alone. But when you put those fears into words and hand them to her, she'll never see you the same way again. She may hug you in that moment and say, "I understand you," but deep down something shifts. She starts wondering, can she really rely on you when life truly tests you both? Marcus Aurelius, the emperor who ruled Rome through plagues and wars, undoubtedly knew fear, but he never let those around him see it. Instead, he wrote in Meditations, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. He kept his fears private and transformed them into discipline. That's what made him untouchable in the eyes of his people. Imagine telling a woman you're afraid of losing your job, your status, or your ability to provide. She may reassure you today, but the image of your fear will be forever etched in her mind. And in the shadow of that fear, attraction dies. Do you know why Spartan warriors were so admired? Not because they didn't feel fear, but because they never spoke of it. They fought with courage, showed unwavering presence, and understood that fear only gains power when spoken aloud. So ask yourself, when fear grips you, will you dump it on her shoulders for her to carry? Or will you stand tall, bear it like a man, and show her only your courage? As Seneca said, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. If you openly confess your fears to her, you plant your imagination in her mind, so she starts fearing alongside you instead of leaning on you. And that's the fastest way to lose her trust. So the next time fear clenches your heart, write it down, face it, master it, but never hand it to her. Let her see your courage, not your weakness, because in her eyes, your silence in the face of fear makes you stronger than any words you could ever say. Fifth, betrayal. Another secret you must never tell a woman is how deeply you've been betrayed by past women. Men like to believe that honesty about the past will make her empathize with them, but it does the opposite. The moment you say, "My ex cheated on me," or "Women have used me before," she'll store that information and shape her view of you around it. Instead of her sympathy turning into loyalty, it inevitably turns into doubt. She'll wonder inwardly, if other women didn't value you, why should I? You might think you're showing honesty, but you're actually revealing the scars of wounds you left unhealed. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." When you talk about betrayal, you resurrect it. You carry that wound into the present and make it part of your identity. But a strong man doesn't drag the ghosts of his past into his present. Think of Alexander the Great. He lost friends and was betrayed by his own commanders, but he never stood before his soldiers weeping about betrayal. He stood taller, learned, and moved forward. The wounds weren't even visible, and that's what made him invincible. So let me ask you, when you tell a woman how you've been betrayed, do you think she sees a warrior who overcame pain or a victim still bleeding? Women don't want to feel they're competing with the ghosts of your past. They want to feel you've conquered it and buried it forever. As Seneca said, "We complain that life is short, yet we live as if it were endless." The same applies to emotional pain. You waste your limited life retelling stories of betrayal instead of moving forward. Strong men learn, adapt, and speak of lessons, not wounds. So the next time you're tempted to confess what happened to you in the past, remember, she doesn't need your history, she needs your presence. The man women respect isn't the one who cries over betrayals, but the one who rises above them without uttering a word. Sixth, weakness. Another secret you must never tell a woman is where you feel weakest as a man. This might be in your struggles with discipline, addiction, or loss of control in some area of your life. The moment you say, "I can't control myself in this," or "I always fail at that," you engrave in her mind the image of a helpless man. Women are drawn to men who master themselves. As Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Think about it. Did Stoic philosophers or modern leaders announce their weaknesses to the public? Number. They worked in silence to overcome them. Winston Churchill suffered from severe depression. He called it his black dog, but he never confessed it publicly. He led his nation through war as a pillar of unwavering strength. Now ask yourself, if you reveal your weaknesses to a woman, will she admire you more? Or start wondering how long before that weakness defeats you? Attraction isn't about perfection, it's about direction. If you admit weakness without showing you're mastering it, she'll begin doubting your ability to protect, lead, and inspire. A man must transform his weakness into discipline before he speaks of it. Otherwise, his words are nothing but an admission of defeat. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, "Don't waste time discussing what a good man should be. Be one." And here lies the truth. Don't tell her where you fall. Show her where you stand. She doesn't need to see the chains you're still trying to break. She needs to see the strength that moves you forward despite them. Keep your weakness hidden until it becomes a scar from a battle you've won, not a wound that still bleeds. 7th, doubt. The final secret you must never tell a woman is when you doubt yourself as a man. Doubt is natural. We all wonder sometimes. Am I good enough? Am I on the right path? Do I have what it takes? But the moment you voice that doubt to her, you crack the lens through which she sees you. She may not show it immediately, but over time, she'll lose faith in you. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The obstacle to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." He knew doubt was fuel, but never something to confess in conversation. Great men transform doubt into fire that drives them forward, not words that weaken their stance. Imagine a commander on the battlefield turning to his soldiers and saying, "I'm not sure we'll win." Do you think they'd fight with confidence? Of course not. They'd hesitate, and hesitation kills. In the same way, when you tell a woman you doubt yourself, you make her hesitate to believe in you. Women don't want to hear doubts. They want to feel your certainty, even if you're still planning and learning behind the scenes. As Seneca said, "It is not because things are difficult that we dare not do them. It is because we dare not do them that they are difficult." Doubt grows when spoken, but shrinks when faced. So ask yourself, when you look into her eyes, do you want her to see a man uncertain of himself, or a man who moves forward despite uncertainty? The man who admits doubt to himself in private grows stronger. The one who confesses it to a woman loses her trust. The choice is yours. Don't hand her your doubts. Hand her your resolve. Now you see the truth clearly. There are certain secrets a man must never share with a woman, because once you do, she'll never see you the same way again. This isn't about lying. It's about protecting your frame, your mystery, and your strength. Women don't respect the man who reveals every fear, every weakness, every worry. They respect the man who faces his battles in silence and masters himself, as Marcus Aurelius did, who stands firm, as Leonidas did, and who carries his doubts like armor, not as confessions. Attraction is fragile. It's built not on words, but on presence. And the moment you speak the wrong words, the balance of the relationship shifts forever. Ask yourself this: do you want her to see you as her rock, her warrior, her king, or as her patient, her project, her weakness? The decision is yours. Always remember, silence is power, mystery is attraction, and self-mastery is irresistible. This is the message I want you to carry with you today. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel to hear more truths women will never say out loud. Come back next time ready to sharpen your edge even further. And until then, guard your secrets well and hold your strength even tighter.